With that being said, let me introduce Kirsty Mac. Kirsty Mac is a coach, speaker, and designer, and she is sharing her kindness story today by taking us to the kindness pharmacy. Kirsty, over to you.
Thank you so much. Here you were thinking we're going to meet someone who works with NASA, who works with all of these companies, and then a random redhead from Glasgow turns up and said, I apologize, but you're going to have to put up with me instead, people. So here's my sparkly sleeves. This is my Wonder Woman top. Oh my goodness, I've just stopped crying from Jacqueline's story and I can't quite deal with this situation. I heard Jacqueline first in the UK and still I cry. And so, yeah, I'm here to talk about the kindness pharmacy. I thought I would prescribe some kindness to you. I'm a lover of books. I love the book, The Poetry Pharmacy, which you kind of look it up and how you're feeling and it gives you a particular poem. And I love quotes, get me on Pinterest and I'm happy as a clam. And so I wanted to give you some quotes, but I was wondering, I was asked to share a little bit of my story as well. And I was wondering if anyone's ever experienced, I know some of you are in the corporate world, does anyone experience death by PowerPoint? Just say it in the chat if you have experienced death by PowerPoint, or mint chocolate ice cream, Julie. Lord have mercy, yes we have. So that could have been my epitaph. I think I was 28, 29, and I was working on a grey PowerPoint. It had a red horizontal line. We'd really gone to town on the sort of vivid branding. And I had a funny feeling in my arm. And I phoned home at the time, you know, in that sort of way that you don't really have anything to say, but you're just saying that you're going to stay in the office because you're working on a global account plan. And I phoned home and I was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to stay in, but my chest hurts. And my husband at the time said, maybe you should do something. I was like, I really need to finish this PowerPoint. I really need to finish the PowerPoint. Because, as Perry Timms tells us, we've got KPIs. We've got to make sure we do the thing. We've got to make sure that we turn up and that the process gets done. And so shortly after that, I arrived in hospital because I really had to finish the PowerPoint. And I could have had an epitaph of death by PowerPoint, which would have been quite cool on a tombstone because, you know, it would have been quite funny. But at that point, I realised that I'd been kind of doing things for other people. And that, you know, again, as Perry would talk about in his book, Energized Workplace, it was sapping the life out of me, literally. And one of the quotes, and I love a quote by Amy Sexton, and it says, put your ear down to your soul and listen hard. And I think sometimes we forget to put our ear down to our heart and listen hard. And we have, as health professionals will tell us, we have about 30 heart hassles a day. And that can be through irritation, that can be through frustrations that we have. And I really would urge you and prescribe to you to listen into your heart, to listen into your body, to listen into, are you living from a space? I was living in a space for an identity rather than from an identity. I was wanting to like progress in my career and do this bit and then this bit and then this bit. And my heart just went, gonna not, gonna just chill. And so really listen into your heart, listen into your body. And here's the thing, people, we've got, I don't know about you guys, but we're a wee bit freaking tired this year. And I've been speaking to a lot of people that are just knackered, but here's a wonderful thing for you. You've made it this far. Richard Bach, another quote of mine is, here's the test to see if your mission on earth is finished. You are here, it is not. You're all here. Your time is not finished. You are all wonderful souls. You can see that from the chat. And so please avoid spending your life, 1/7 of your life, thinking, holy crap, it's Monday. You know, I want to be in a world where we all go, thank God it's Monday. I want to be in a world where we're full of Monday mavericks and we're all thinking, holy magnididdle, it's Monday. I'm so freaking excited. I could burst. And let's work in a place where we're so freaking excited that we can burst. We heard from Karen this morning. We heard from Matt, who are just this afternoon, that we have just got oodles of love and energy when we tune into the purpose and we tune into our why. And so do more of what makes your heart smile. Do more of the things that just light up your eyes and your heart and your love for other people. And that is one prescription that I would say to you. And we all love Brene Brown. She's kick-ass American. And we all know the quote, comparison is a thief of joy. Avoid listening into what other people are doing and just work with the people that are really there for you and are in your corner and there for your tribe. And if success looks good to the world, but it feels crap, it is not success. It is not success. If it feels rubbish to you, it is not successful and you're just trying to do it for someone else. Do something that really works. And I love this quote by Rumi, and Rumi's quite cool. Be a lamp or a lifeboat or a ladder and help someone's soul. We have in the UK a minister of loneliness, which is great, but why do we need it? There's 7.2 billion people on the planet. Why are we lonely? And so I would prescribe the quote of Dolly Parton, which says, if you see someone without a smile, give them yours. And the smiles that are on this platform today is just beautiful. And just really thinking about, yes, let's have a minister of kindness. And thinking about when we see someone, we think, oh, I wonder what's wrong with them. We should give them a wedgie. I don't know if you do that in the US, but we do that in the UK, not all the time. But, you know, maybe they're going through some stuff. And so really having a think about, allow yourself to be kind to yourself, allow yourself to be kind to one another, and stay away from the fun sponges. You know those people that suck the life out of you? You know, like the Dementors from Harry Potter, that you think you've had a great weekend and you go, hey, Mood-Hoovers, hey, I've had the best weekend, how was yours? And then just by just one little thing, that they just suck the life out of you. Stay away from fun sponges. And also, maybe they're a fun sponge for a reason. And so rather than say, why are they a fun sponge? Just say, wow. Maybe that's the best way for them to deal with the world right now. Because I don't know about you. I have been a fun sponge this year. I have not realized how fragile my life, my mind is as we've navigated through 2020. And so allow kindness towards the fun sponges. I also think, I love language. I love the word exenio, which means of nothing. I'm probably not saying it accurately. But you are nothing. You came from nothing. There was a couple of swimmers that got together with an egg and boom, you arrived on this planet, which is just an incredible situation. So isn't that a wonderful situation for us to find ourselves in, that you didn't used to be? You didn't used to be, and then here you are being wonderful humans and spreading kindness to other people just from a couple of swimmers getting together. And so surely that's a good purpose. Surely that's a good why for us to tune into the fact that we're being on this planet. I always like language, as I said, from exenio. I love the word kindness because it originates from kin, which means family. And as Jane Elliott would say, that there's only one race, the human race. And we're all family and we're all looking out for one another. Well, we all have the opportunity to do that. And so I'm kind of like a cautionary tale. I think as a main thing, stay away from PowerPoint. But just tune into the things that make you happy. Tune into the people that make you happy. And just follow my mild heart attack avoidance tale. Don't get to death by PowerPoint. Don't get to death by doom scrolling the news. Focus on the things that light you up. Focus on the people that light you up. And make sure that you're like Dolly Parton. She's saving the world by doing vaccines, for the love of God. And pass on your smiles to other people. I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm going to love you hugely. And I hope you all get the chance to hug the people that you want to hug over the festive period and stay away from the people that you don't want to hug. Lots of love to you all. I'm sure we'll probably go back and do some tech check and then come back up. Take care.
Can I get a for Kirsty? Can I get a yeah? Can I get an oh yeah? Kirsty, thank you so much for sharing space with us today. You truly have put us on a path where we definitely do not want to have death by PowerPoint. I don't think any of us want that. You shared some amazing quotes, some amazing insights, but your kindness story is one that we will definitely cherish going forward. I really love that quote. Put your ear down to your heart and listen. Are you really listening to your body? Are you listening to what your body is asking you to do? Take that downtime when it is necessary. Are we being kind to ourselves? Or do we just want to finish that PowerPoint to get that KPI ticked off the box? No, we don't want that. But you were definitely a true inspiration to us. Kindfest is going so well, isn't it? Kindfest USA. You guys are really doing an awesome job. We've had some beautiful speakers, amazing, inspirational speakers.